Hello everybody, today we're going to do a road test of the Ebikemotion Range Extender battery. Now, this battery works just like a power bank. It actually charges your main battery. It's a fairly heavy lump. As you can see, it weighs nearly 1.7 kilos, so not light. The cable tucks away nicely underneath and the charge point is on the top with a very neat rubber cover so it keeps the rain out. The battery holder fits in place of your rear bottle carrier and it's a standard rubber strap to secure it. I wanted to make this test a worst case scenario, so I loaded everything I could think of into the carrier and I had a total bike and load weight of 20 kilos. To get as much as possible out of the test, I decided to run the main battery down as far as it would go so that we would see exactly how much the main battery could do. And then I would plug the range extender in while having a break, allow it to top up the main battery and then continue the ride. Unfortunately, it didn't quite go to plan, as you'll see later. I'm getting an early start today. It's going to be a 6:30 start. I was up early, so decided to get going. It's 30th of August and it's freezing cold. I'm going to have to put long sleeves and long gloves on. It's looking like being something like maximum of 14 degrees, but at least it's dry, so I'm going to set off now. We've got a full battery, range extender's full, so let's get going. As you can see, we're at the 49 mile mark and I've used power, which I didn't expect to do on this leg, mainly due to the brutal headwind. Having said this, I've only used 60% of the battery and I'll use none when I turn downwind. Now, this is where the proverbial wheels came off, because we've hit 100 miles, but as you can see, we've still got 7% of the main battery left. And when I reached home 1.5 miles later, I was down to 5%. It was then that I realised I could still rescue the test. All I needed to do is allow the range extender to recharge the main battery and see exactly how much it put in. And this is the result. As you can see, it's put a massive 80% of charge back into the battery. So on that basis, given the fact that I would be getting tired later on in the ride, amazingly, I believe that with the range extender I could get 150 miles out of it. That ride was almost 102 miles and there was only 2,000 411 feet of climbing, although as I said, the absence of climbing was more than made up for with the fairly ferocious headwind. So in summary, the range extender will give you a lot more mileage if you want it, or even if you're in a situation where you need the power to be switched on most of the time, then the range extender is still going to give you that much more. You now know that it's going to give you an extra 80% on top of what you've already got, so you can calculate what you would expect to get from it. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching, and please make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell, and then I'll let you know about other videos coming up. Thanks.